we were causing them problems and sort of the shape they had. They made a couple of sort of adjustments, and I think they finished the second half a little bit stronger. The first half a little bit stronger than we did, but it was actually just to our own doing, and we were in total control of the match. A couple of sloppy passes and a couple of sort of errors leads to a corner, then we concede, and obviously at home crowd gets behind them. They get a bit of momentum, they go into the half. Probably finishing the first half a bit more on top of us, so I think 1-1 at half time was a fair reflection. And again, I don't think Kaizer Chiefs would have been good enough to score against us had we not made our sort of errors, which led basically to their first goal and to the second goal. And then thereafter we sort of try to get ourselves back in the game. Last 15-20 unfortunately became a little bit stop-start, a lot of cramps, a lot of slowing the game down, and a lot of chaotic opposition staff members on the bench, just creating the chaos that was needed for them to see out the game. But yeah, so ultimately a bit disappointing that we didn't get what we came for. Just lessons to be learned, and to just get back home and recuperate, get over the loss, and focus on a big game that we have this coming Sunday.
Like coach, we move straight to it and look for the mic and the hand, and the first hand at the back.
Coach Lorenzo from the Biscuit Times. When Chiefs made 2 subs after 28-29 minutes, did you think there that maybe your game plan worked to perfection and you have them, almost like strangled? Or what was the thoughts of you and the technical team when they were making those 2 changes?
Look, I think fair credit to them. On the one hand, the way they started the game suited us, and we were all over them, and I think obviously they recognised that and made the subs, and then obviously playing then with a back 4 and 3 sort of 10s did create a little bit of problems for us because they were finding spaces in behind our midfield and causing us problems. So I think the tactical change that they made at that stage worked for them. I thought second half we had time to regroup and resettle and reorganise how we would out of possession defended, and I thought we'd done that admirably enough, and didn't allow them that sort of freedom that they had in the last sort of 50 minutes of the first half. But yeah, again, errors in matches lead to chances for opposition, and they took their second goal, they took the opportunity, and we just struggled to get ourselves back into the game with an equaliser, but not through effort, not through lack of effort, just wasn't to be.
Thank you very much. This end.
Velile from SABC. Coach, I had luck on the result. When you made your subs of Jaden, I think Basadian as well, looking at the tight program that you've got, was it more tactical? Also, you had your eye on the weekend as well?
Yeah, I think Fawaz didn't play this past weekend because he had flu, so he tried, half time he indicated that he was struggling a bit, so as I said to him to try and sort of play another 10-15, so that was going to happen, and Jaden got a dead leg in the first half and was struggling, went out, it became cold and he was struggling to move, so hence those 2 subs, but we do have a big game on Sunday, so them coming off because of those reasons, not the worst for us. But that's why they were substituted.
It's gone. Going. Last one. You guys say last one, I know.
Yeah.
Now, let's have that hand here. Thank you.
Themba Shabalala, Joseph from Sports. Had luck on the result, Coach. Looking at the way you play, how much would you say the CAF games have brought into your squad, looking at how fluent they play and everything, the tactics that they use? I mean, looking at the first goal, the high press that you put up there, is it something that you've learned from playing within the CAF space? And through you, of course, if I can just ask this one, just give us a brief of what to expect on a match against Stellenbosch on Sunday, now that you are here with us and we're at Joburg Media.
Thank you for your question. Look, I think we've always I think over the years we've steadily grown as a team in terms of our maturity. You know, the young players are now, you know, they're not boys anymore, they're men. You know, when I speak about people like Kevin Titus, Jaden Adams, so I think we've learned to sort of manage and have the maturity in matches, and I think playing on the continent has definitely enhanced that. I've always said that the last couple of years, whenever we played against Mamelodi Sundowns, you could see that they have the experience and have learned a lot of things on the continent, whether it's, you know, tactical filing, whether it's game management, whether it's just dealing with certain situations. So we're slowly getting there and improving each and every week, both locally in the league as well as learning from playing abroad. And then, yeah, lastly on the Sunday, obviously a massive game for us. We win that game, we go to the knockout stages. Yeah, obviously always a bit sad that it's not back in the Western Cape. So all I can ask once again is for the supporters to come and support us on Sunday at Loftus. Ultimately we are representing South Africa and not just Stellenbosch. So it would be nice if we could get a good crowd behind us to get us over the line, because I think in our maiden campaign in the Confed Cup to make the knockout stages would be really special. So yeah, any support that can be brought to Loftus would be nice. It would be nice to have as many media there on Sunday, not one or two like the past games. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, ready for it. Great opportunity, not an easy team to play against. They have to win, we have to win. So you know, it's pretty much a last, you could call it the last 16 knockout type match, who advances.
Thank you. There's a hand here.
Khothatso Mohale from Hope and Radio. Coach, you mentioned that your players were cramping up dead leg, and obviously you have an important game like on Sunday. Do you have the team to make sure that you can compete on Sunday, and furthermore still come back and compete in the league as well, to make sure that perhaps we can see you in the playing in the African competition like next season as well?
The answer is yes to both questions, but the cramp's not my team. It was from Chiefs. They had 3 or 4 players cramping when we had Jabbar. So we have the team to win on Sunday, most definitely. We will give it everything that we have, and you know, we only had 1 league game in the whole of January, so it was important for us to have got something from the game. Unfortunately we didn't, so we've got obviously the Confed games against Maliana and Bakan, and then obviously the Nedbank, which we await the draw tomorrow. So it was important for us to have got something from the game, but we did not. So once February comes, we'll have a really busy schedule in terms of catching up league matches, as well as hopefully win the knockout stages. So a lot of football to be played this season, and we just need to manage the squad, manage the situations as they arise. But I do believe that we are competent enough to handle